Welcome. Today we'll be exploring Jodhpur and Ranthambor. We will start by showing you the Pratap Nivas Palace that we stayed in Jodhpur first. Then we'll talk about the different places that we can explore in Jodhpur. And after that, we will go to Ranthambor. Pratap Nivas Palace is about 9 kilometers off the main city of Jodhpur and is owned by the Jalamand family of Jodhpur. This is a 400-year-old heritage site which is now converted into a hotel. Once you pass the initial foyer, the reception area of this Nivas, this is a beautiful place. If you take a look at all the architecture and the grandeur of this place, you get the sense of the rich feel of yesteryears. You can see the 400-year-old heritage in this complex. It is very well maintained, very cool, and the staff is very nice and kind. We had a room right on the ground floor, as there are only two floors. The third one is the terrace. On entering the room, you'll realize that even in the height of summer, this place is very cool. It has got two huge pillars as soon as you enter, large rooms with very high ceilings, with very antique furniture, four poster beds. The chairs and all are, when you look at them, you realize that these are the old antique teak wood chairs. I was trying to look at the lighting and the passage lights and the changing area. Everywhere they have maintained the same decor, and the bathroom is absolutely gorgeous and large. The bed is so large it can easily accommodate three people, and the room is so big that it can easily accommodate six people with extra bedding. On the first day, we tried to explore and see the Pratap Nivas Palace, what all is there and how the architecture is and what leads where. Right in front of us is a bar that will be open in the evening. This is the restaurant. Then you have all the rooms on the side, and this was our room right in the middle. Right next to that, after a couple of rooms, you had the gift shop, one on the ground floor, one on the first floor. That is the main entrance. And you can just sit over here all day and let time go by. I was told that the gift shop is owned by the owner's wife and everything is at a reasonable rate without being expensive. On the terrace, they have put beautiful marble and it's a large terrace. You should take a walk over here in the evenings to see a beautiful sunset, and you can see almost right to Jodhpur Central. Only when you go on the terrace then you realize that the whole courtyard is covered by a net which doesn't allow any bird droppings, feathers, or any creature to come down onto the court and ruin your day. Beautiful architecture. You can spend all evening over here. This section was for men, especially meant for the ladies. It was where the ladies would take a look at the proceedings in the courtyard as well as what was happening in the main room. Where the main restaurant is right now, that used to be the main room where the people were greeted. Evening time gives you a totally different effect with the lighting and the folk music going on. Some of the other places to visit while you are in Jodhpur are as follows. The 37 Rathod, ruler of Marwa, Maharaja Umed Singh, built this bhavan in order to help the starving farmers in 1920. From here you can see the Mehrangarh Fort, which was built in 1459. Mandor is a part of the Gujara Parihalthara from the 6th century. Though the empire is no more, these gardens beautifully still exist by the ruling people right now. Jaswant Tada is a cenotaph built by Maharaja Sardar Singh in honor of his father Jaswant Singh. Mehrangarh Fort or Mehrana Fort was built by Rao Jodha in 1459. The fort has beautiful architecture, and this is evident right across the fort. It has 7 different gates and has beautiful golden chariots and golden doors. From the 7 gates, the Victory Gate was built in honor of Maharaja Manse for his victory over Jaipur and Bikaner. After a little wine and little song, it was time to taste the food. The lal mas was excellent. We also went for nearby to see the beautiful peacocks, and we wanted to see the black buck. But unfortunately, the black buck wasn't inside as it was too hot outside for them to be around. Rajasthan is full of peacocks, and they are not afraid of humans. But you cannot get close to them. They will peck you and try to scratch you with their sharp claws. We managed to see antelopes and normal spotted deers all across Jodhpur. But then that was it. And then we packed off our places from here after a wonderful 3-4 days, and we moved on to Ranthambor. And just for dramatic effect, after a wonderful evening of getting a little drunk and having a lot of food, we saw the moon and went to bed. Next morning, we woke up early at 5 in the morning to take the train from Jodhpur Central for Ranthambor. At Ranthambor, we stayed at the Tiger Kingdom. It is a very nice resort, very small, very green, very cool. This was our welcome drink, and they had a very large restaurant, a lot of greenery, but the entire resort is quite small. This was our view from our room to the restaurant. Beautiful sunsets. The entire Rajasthan trip had beautiful sunset. And at 5 in the morning, we got up and we went to the Ranthambor National Park to see the tiger. This was my second trip to Ranthambor. This is the entrance. One vehicle at a time goes through. The huge banyan tree covers the entire entrance. And there used to be a palace and a fort inside the Ranthambor sanctuary. There's a Ranthambor fort on top of the hill with a deity over there where people come to worship. We saw everything else like the spotted deer, the big buck, the samba, lot of peacocks, lot of birds, but no tiger. This was my second trip that I was absolutely disappointed because there are 6 different paths that you can take, and you never know on what path the tiger is. I promised my wife to show her the tiger in the wild, but unfortunately, we came back without seeing the tiger. Our tour guide who was driving our vehicle and the guy who was trying to spot the tiger did make valiant attempts. They got information that in tall grass the tiger is there. We went back and forth around the tall grass, but he refused to come out. Hence, we could wait no longer because from 5:30 in the morning to around 11:30 in the afternoon was a very long time to wait for a tiger to come out of the grass. So we did the next best thing. We enjoyed a lot of food, the kachoris, the jalebis, puri bhajis, and we watched huge deers like this trying to lose their antlers for the next season. It was a very good experience overall, but no tiger. And after watching a few more sunsets, we headed back home. Things that we learned. First thing is, the chance of spotting the tiger in Ranthambor is based on your luck, and luck by chance you might see it. Jodhpur is a beautiful place, but you need to go there in February, March, or November, December. October, November. The rest, it is a very nice place to visit. A lot of history, a lot of walking about, and beautiful architecture. It is well maintained, the people are nice, the food is nice, and please do try the lal mas. It's awesome. My next video is going to be on Bali. So please stay tuned and please do like and subscribe my videos. Thank you. Bye.